Hey traders, good day. Today it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room. I'm going to do a super brief recap, basically, of the signals that were covered in our webinar, Insider Secrets of Trading Momentum, that we held on Thursday, May the 19th. And that full video can be found with a link on this email as well as our YouTube channel. You can just go to YouTube, search Stock Index Trading Room, and you'll see a full video of us talking about how to trade, how to use momentum for your trading. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Now, again, super brief. I'm going to show you some things that we found on Friday's trading after the webinar. Sometimes we will have this is a note. You can see we open a room around 9:15, and sometimes we see things that are pretty obvious, and based on if-then situations, we have the confidence to look, a high level of confidence, look into this. Anyway, this was Friday. This was on our chart. This is not on it every day. This is just a room chart. This is a chart from the room that we use. This is, I didn't change anything or do anything. So the market came up to 43. It actually took this out by a tick. There's several reasons that that number was valid. We have a really nice, super duper reversal signal here. And then the market opens, okay? And our target for structure is 39.20. Now, we don't know if it will ever hit that, if it's going to go straight there, or if it's going to do this stuff. But we get down to our target and we take off. So that was pretty cool to have that. And then there are a lot of signals in here that some of our members use that are very good. I'm just going to show you the things that we found that we thought were exceptional. The first is what we call a structured trade pivot retag, and it has a trader trap rocket. And basically what happens, the market goes to a new high, reverses, momentum turns red. Our background color is coded to trade with momentum. You'll notice even in Gulf situations, our background turns green, we tend to go up, red down, etc. So anyway, we had this one on, it didn't work very well. We're sort of in the middle of congestion here, and it is, this yellow line is halfback, was more in of an incentive for maybe halfback to hold the market, which it did not. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Then we weren't very active in this mess, to be honest with you. We found a situation over here that is has a lot of great factors in it. It's a retag on color. The biggest thing is that we had broken to the downside, and we were just looking for a high probability of structure continuation. And this was it, and that turned out to be really good. I missed this. I'm not going to put an error there. It is what we call, it's a great continuation trade. We call it a spaceship. Here's another pivot retag with the trader trap rocket right here. And you can see it wasn't very pretty, but it ground down 8 or 10 points. I marked this because I missed this, and I do that occasionally. We had a new member that was struggling to get in the room, and I was back and forth with that. But anyway, we've got one that we did get in a bit, and I'll explain it there, and then a couple of more errors, and we'll be gone. Now, these are what we marked in the room. You can see we don't do a lot, 6 or 8 trades in the first couple of hours. But here we have what we call a type 2 slider. This is my personal favorite. It turns into a double top. We don't know at the time that it is, but then it has our confirmation trigger here. And we'll teach you, if you come to the room, we'll teach you all of the insights to this, but it is brilliant. And you can see it triggered a huge sell-off. So we were fortunate both that we got in that and it took off. And then here's what we call a spaceship. Basically, it's a trader trap. There's too much buying against order flow, and we continue down quite a bit, as you can see. And then UTIS, we talked about that, had a breakout to the upside right here. So our structured trend now would be up. And then we have this trader trap rocket, green on green with green confirmation. These test well after a breakout. They test well for 5 points. You can see this one went up a whole lot more than that. But anyway, so that's it. That's what we I go on break about 11:30 each day. Some days I'll stay a little longer, other days a little bit earlier. You can see we're getting into the 11:30 area. So that was what we did for our members on Friday that reinforced the signals that we taught in Thursday's webinar. So on behalf of World Cup Trading Champion Rob Mitchell, I'm Steve and all the members of Stock Index Trading Room, wishing you the best in trading.